Welcome, Mum. What you will learn from this interview is what to pack in your hospital bag, not just your bag, but your birth partner's bag and your baby's bag too. If you do think of anything else, add it in the comments below, or if you have any questions, please do ask away. If you enjoy, subscribe, like, share with your friends, and I can create more content, more interviews to help educate mums. So welcome to our session today on everything to do with what to pack in your hospital bag. Now joining me is the lovely Sinitta from Mamacare. Mamacare is Sinitta's own company and it specialises in everything in what to pack in a hospital bag. So all the amazing items that will enhance your own birthing journey. So really we're going to talk about what you're going to pack, the essentials that you're going to pack in your own hospital bag. That's your bag, that's baby's bag, and that's your birth partner's bag too. So let's get started. Now Sinitta, welcome. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
And what we're going to talk about is really what will mum put in her hospital bag. So let's start with the essentials.
So I have a very organized, a bit of list that we have here that makes life much easier. It's derived from my personal experience and a lot of people that I've been speaking with since I've been with Mamacare. I always suggest to have 3 separate bags. It makes life much easier. One for the mum, that's why you exactly know where you get to. For the baby, so if you need someone, if a nurse or your birth partner to help out, you know exactly where you go to. And obviously one for the birth partner.
Perfect. I totally agree with you. 3 bags is the way forward.
Yes. So starting with all the basics like admin stuff, you need your IDs, you need your insurance, your wallets, your passports, whatever that's needed in the long run that to get your documents sorted when you're about to leave should be in one place. Makes life much easier. Comfortable clothes, obviously nursing bras, nursing tops, going home outfits. It's very, very important to have a pretty going home outfit for the great picture.
Now you say comfortable clothes, obviously going in comfy clothes, but realistically you're going to leave in the same kind of clothes, aren't you?
Yes.
We're not going to shrink back in or anything,
No.
so we're going to look at comfortable clothes to wear
Yes.
home. I'd always recommend, would you use something above if you do end up having a cesarean section?
Yes.
Something that will be comfortable over the
Always
scar.
a long dress makes
Perfect.
it makes a lot of sense
Yes.
while going in and while coming back.
Ideal.
Nothing touching in there. Moving on to some light makeup. What if you have someone come see you and your baby? So some light makeup, hair ties, glasses, contacts if you have any, deos, dry shampoo or regular, whatever works for you.
So these are all items to obviously look after yourself, to make yourself
Yes,
feel comfortable.
comfortable.
Yeah, so
Yes.
hair ties, I'm thinking obviously it's hot and sticky. I remember when I gave birth myself, you're hot around the neck, maybe even something to tie your hair back from
Yes,
the top.
definitely.
And any items, toiletries to personally make you feel good.
Because some of them do not like the toiletries offered by the hospital. So you need to have
Yes.
your own things just to make you happy, just to make you comfortable. It's really important for mums to be happy too.
Yes, and we don't know how long you might be in the hospital. So you
Definitely.
could be in there a short time or you might be in there for a longer period.
Exactly.
So obviously packing for that time.
Yes, definitely. And of course, coming to the essentials of postpartum. So when you have the baby, there's a lot that you need to take care of yourself, which makes your life easier. So there are some products that I've got in here to show, to see what we do. For example, disposable underwear. You get this from anywhere.
Yes.
But the ones we have are boxer shorts, and they are comfortable, hypoallergenic. They could be used for C-section and for a birth, your regular birth. Designed to keep your pads in place, and you definitely don't want to stain your good laundry at that point.
Yes.
So there's a lot of
Big
blood.
knickers all the way.
Yes, all the way. This is one of my favorite products. It's a cleaning bottle. So basically with the toilet spray, some places you have toilet spray, some places you don't, and you need to clean your stitches, or you need to help yourself when you pee the first time. It stings if you have
Yes.
stitches down there. So just diluting it with a bit of water, you can control the temperature, you can control the pressure, you can add some healing gel, like some witch hazel gel to it, just in case. To
Nice,
help.
I like that idea.
Yes, so it really helps. It's just better than having to bend over your stitches if you have a C-section, for example, to clean. So
Absolutely.
it's a
Brilliant.
product that helps you. A lot of moms tend to feel cold during labor. You need to have your grip socks on your feet because your legs are up there. Sometimes you want to walk around, and you should actually, right?
Definitely. We always recommend, and definitely on moms, we recommend to stay upright, to be walking around as much as possible, to work with gravity to release baby down. So wearing grip socks is amazing because you can,
Yes.
we don't want to slip over.
Definitely, and these are double-sided, so you just put them on however you now can fall. You can use them at home as well.
Yes.
When you need to run to your baby.
Absolutely.
Instant cooling pads. This is something that could go in your hospital bag or could be used back home. So you just crack them and it cools right away. It's better than the DIY ones that you take 12 hours to make.
Okay.
Yeah, so just crack them and put them into your underwear and you can cool for 15 to 20 minutes.
So this is to go inside your underwear?
Yes, it's just like a pad, so it absorbs all the blood in case there is a big flow comes through, but it also helps you cool. So if you have any hemorrhoids or extra stitches, it just makes you a bit numb for sometimes, comforts you, which is what you would do.
Any discomfort.
Exactly, which is what you would do with the DIY one, but this is just saves a lot of time.
Absolutely, and we're all about saving time.
Yes, we do. We have to be great on time management.
Absolutely, because when you're a mum, you need to be great on time management.
Yes, definitely. Some compression socks, I feel that you need them. It keeps your blood circulating all the time. If it's a natural birth, if C-section, it's very, very necessary to have this.
Certainly.
Yes, you do get them in the hospital, but these ones are better off because they're not like a disposable kind. They have zipped to keep your, your feet air.
And do these come in any size?
Yes.
Or, yeah, so get the size that fits you.
Yes.
Perfect.
And lastly, I feel that moms shouldn't ignore their breasts because that's when when you start, your milk starts to come in, your breasts tend to get a lot sore, and then you trying to get your baby to latch or get the perfect latch, shaves your nipples a bit. So you need to take care of it. So I feel a nipple balm makes your life so much more easier because it just moisturizes and reduces some pain that you would have at that point.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much. I think also to add, just if your nightgown, wearing a comfortable nightgown, something that you can open easily afterwards, because obviously if you want to breastfeed, we want to initiate breastfeeding, so something that's easy to open as well.
I think it's a part of the nursing gown that just makes you
comfortable, dressing gown, anything to keep you cozy. That's brilliant.
Yes.
So any other items that you would suggest to enhance your birthing experience?
There's so much that you could do to just make yourself extra comfortable. Obviously never to forget your chargers, maybe some extra long wires, because sometimes the sockets are right there and you want your phone with you, so just some extra long wires. You can also take your breast pump with you. You do get the hospital ones, but in case you want to learn, I remember when I went back home, I did not know how to put this breast pump together. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
And I had no time, but I had to go on YouTube and understand each and every part. So if you take it to the hospital, maybe someone there could help you, show you how to make it work and teach you the correct latch, because sometimes it's not the right size.
Yes.
So you need to make sure that there's a professional around you. So maybe you could take your breast pump and just cut short some time for you to understand how it works.
Absolutely.
Women like to listen to good music during labor.
Yeah.
You could have a Bluetooth speaker.
I totally agree, and we always recommend to make playlists.
Yes.
And I always say to everyone that I talk to about birth, have a playlist, have a soft, gentle playlist, to relax, to release, to let go with. But also you might not be in that mood. You might actually need something to keep you kind of a bit more moving, get you going. So have playlist number 2, which is just a bit more kind of, it gets you in the mood.
Yes, be ready for whatever that you need.
Exactly. You can play it on your phone, on your speaker.
Yes. A Spotify list, that's what the next one was.
Brilliant, yes. A Spotify list.
Yeah.
Also earpods. I sometimes think if you are going into a hospital and you've been at home, you've been in your bubble at home, you don't really want to leave that bubble, but you get into the car. Now if you are playing soft music, if you're listening to hypnobirthing tracks, last thing we want to do is put that on in the car and your birth partner's driving in and then nodding off gently to a gentle hypnobirthing track. So earpods, keep in your own bubble, so when you actually do get into the hospital, you can stay in your bubble. And yes, when you get into your room, take them off, put it back on the speaker.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Keep it going the whole time.
It just cuts the noise around you. There's so much going on. Yes, and then candles. If you need some candles just to relax you further on. Sometimes I feel candles can just do wonders, and we don't realize there's such small things, but makes your life better.
And if you can't use real candles, there's a perfect LED candles.
Of course.
I think they had the same effect, really.
Yes.
I always do say as well, I think, shut the curtains if you can, block out the daylight and make it as dark as possible, if that's what you're feeling though.
Yes.
But when it's dark, we feel a bit more comforted, and when we're more comforted, we're less tense. When we're less tense, birthing's going to be more natural.
Yeah, definitely. A birthing ball, I'm sure you know.
Yes,
you
absolutely.
definitely need one. A lot of doulas nowadays recommend TENS machines, so I thought maybe we should put that on the list. So
a TENS machine is to release the pain?
Yes, it helps you during labor with the pain, so it just depends on your midwife or your doula if they recommend that, and if that's something that you want to do, then it should go in your hospital bag because it does comfort you during your labor.
Yeah, and I understand you can buy them, you can rent them.
Yes.
Sometimes they're in the hospital.
Yes.
So check with your own hospital. Yeah.
Yes. A pillow. I feel sometimes hospitals don't have comfortable pillows, so just having your own pillow makes a world of a difference.
Yes.
So you could put that.
Pillows are amazing. I do actually recommend in my own hypnobirthing course to get a pillow, but cover it in a pillowcase of the colour of your choice, a calming colour, and get used to it before you go into the hospital. Maybe sleep with it at home, spray it with anything that smells nice, but get used to sleeping with this pillow and then take it into the hospital with you so it's a familiar object. So you're birthing with part of your home.
Yes, definitely. That's the best you could do to be at home. I guess I love that idea.
Yes, you're taking a bit of the home into the hospital with us.
Stem cell collection kit, if that's what you're going to be doing, then never forget that. It's really, really important. After you have the baby, you need to hand it over to your doctor. Prescription medication, if that's what you're on, then you should have that with you. And a professional camera in case that's what you guys are looking at.
Absolutely, take lots and lots of pictures. And if not, a photographer as well, bring them in as well.
Of course, there's a lot more we can put in. Obviously, it's different for everyone, but these are just the essentials that I've got in.
That is brilliant. So
Thank
that's
you.
mum's bag.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's go on to baby's bag.
Yes.
What would baby's bag consist of?
I think you should never pack diapers or anything because there's so many given by the hospital. So you should look at the basic stuff that you need as a going home outfit, which is the most important. You take so many pictures of your baby.
And sometimes, we don't know how big baby's going to be.
Yes.
I mean, the predictions aren't always right, are they?
No.
So, and I do remember my own baby going home in a very large outfit. Still very cute, but yeah, it was oversized. So maybe pack a couple for a tiny newborn, for a newborn.
Yes.
Have a few outfits just in case.
Just in case. Swaddle, hats, accessories, if that's what you need. If you have a girl, maybe a nice little hairband.
Yes.
Car seat, very, very important because a lot of hospitals make sure that you have a car seat. When
you can't go home. Many places you cannot go home without a car seat, so you must have your car seat. With you.
Yes. Bottles, if you're going to use a bottle. Even if not, you should just have an extra one in case it doesn't go your way. So just being safe is always great.
Yeah. Being prepared.
Yes. And blankets for your ride home because you won't have any. Normally the hospital provides you with a lot of blankets, but when you leave, you forget about it. So having a blanket is very, very important for your baby.
And obviously, wherever you are in the world, whatever the temperature is, obviously just be mindful of whether it's hot, whether it's cold, and what we need to dress baby in regarding the temperature.
Definitely. I think these are the most essential things that a baby needs.
Yes, absolutely. Babies don't need too much.
No, they don't.
Babies don't need actually much really at all in the beginning of their lives. Yes. Their list grows as they get older. But I think for newborn babies, they don't need too much. They need mum, they need their
they need mum and breast.
And yes, absolutely, and their milk.
Yes.
So let's go on to birth partner's bag. So, quite often we're just thinking about mum's bag, we think about what baby needs, but birth partner, whoever your birth partner is, they're going to need to bring items in for themselves. And I think it was a great thing you said about 3 bags. I'll never forget my own birth. I took 1 bag. It was a mess. I don't like a mess, and I prefer, to keep it tidy. So 3 bags is amazing. So what would you pack in the 3rd bag?
Well, I think the birth partner is really important. I would like to stress on it because they're the ones supporting the mom, and they need a lot of energy. They need to be comfortable. They need to be happy as well because they're going to lawyer for you. So you need to be, get them comfortable. I think the first thing is snacks and water. They need a lot of energy, so they should be hydrated and they should be tummy full.
Absolutely.
So snacks, obviously not perishable snacks, just snacks that go a long way. Water.
Maybe keep mum and birth partners snacks separate. I don't know.
It depends. It just depends. And obviously, I feel a neck pillow is very important. They could just be sitting upright and fall off to sleep. You never know how long your labor goes. So to keep them comfortable.
Mums, you may fall asleep in labour too. Yeah, it's not just your birth partner. Labour can sometimes take time, and you may drift in and out of sleep. So having comfort for sleep is good.
It's very important, yes. A change of clothes, obviously, PJs, just changing into comfortable clothes right away makes you feel fresh, makes you get comfortable, and then makes you gets you a happy birth partner. That's what's important.
Also, I think sometimes the hospitals can be quite hot.
Yes.
So say you've come in from a work situation, you're wearing work clothes, you might want to change and just put, something more comfortable on.
Yes, obviously you're going to sleep over one night at least, so you need to have good PJs just so that you're comfortable. Toiletries, deodorant, again, very, very important. Comfortable shoes because you never know how long you'll be standing, pushing. It's like an exercise. Yes. So yes, you need to
we do expect the birth partners to be totally involved. So standing up with mum, holding mum in different postures, helping her get into new positions positions in order to make her feel comfortable and give birth in. So there's a lot for the birth partner to be standing around and being active and physical.
They have to be involved properly. They have to be. I think they're almost as giving birth, just not pushing it out.
Yes, exactly.
But they're there. Obviously, a laptop, tablets, AirPods, if that's what you need, their chargers, maybe extra set of towels just to get them to be comfortable.
It's a brilliant idea. Towels, because I think sometimes in the hospitals the towels might not be the best towels. They might be a bit crispy, a bit crunchy.
Obviously.
So if you bring your own comfortable towel in, you're going to feel so much better.
Yes. So that's it. That's what my list consists.
Well, we will include that list. So that's your mum's bag, your baby's bag, and your birth partner's bag.
That's right.
Now, really, I guess the biggest question is now, when are we going to pack these bags? At what point of pregnancy do you think the bags should get packed?
I think everyone has a different opinion, but I think it should be the 37, 38 week, because that's when you know exactly what's going to happen to you. What are you going to have? You plan to have a certain kind of birth by then. So if it's a C-section, you kind of know a bit in advance. Maybe not. You never know. But I feel that at the 37, 38 week, you're prepared to go into labor, and that's when you should be putting your bag. Obviously, you reshuffle all the time.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you're considered term from the 37 weeks onwards. So yes, I think if you're ready by the 37th week, I think I was ready a lot earlier. But you know, pack, unpack, repack.
Yes.
Lots of things coming in and out. But realistically, once you've got a good list, you don't need to unpack and repack because you've got it. You pack it and it's there.
Definitely.
Also, I do think keep it by your door, keep it ready, keep it handy. If you're going on a trip, I'm hopefully not going on holiday, but if you're going somewhere for the day, maybe you just want to pop it in your boot of the car, just in case. You never know when you're going to go into labour.
Yes.
Brilliant. Well, that's amazing. So is there anything, Sinitta, that you would recommend? Now, we've looked at everything for mum to put in her hospital bag, but obviously when mum gets home and after you, and maybe you're having a home birth, maybe you're not going into the hospital, so you're going to have these items at home anyway, or something that you want for postpartum, anything that you highly recommend and that you at Mamacare have introduced for postpartum mums?
Yes, I feel that having a stretched belly and then bringing it back, I think having a good body butter or a stretch mark butter is very, very important just to keep your skin hydrated. It just helps you push. So we've recently introduced a butter called Butter Believe It, which is all natural, and I think it's fantastic. It smells really good, and it helps your skin to grow and then come back to its original size.
So do you use that just afterwards or before?
You could use during and after as well.
Amazing.
So it's for your entire body. Maybe your thighs, depends. Everybody's different, so wherever
it will stretch everywhere in pregnancy.
Yes.
So it could be used anywhere.
Yes. I feel this is a very important breastfeeding item that I feel that when you go back home, sometimes your breasts are engorged or it's difficult for your blood for your milk to come out throughout. So then warming them and then putting them on your breast, or even you can it could be cold if in case you have mastitis, then it helps you with to cool them down. So I think it's very, very important. It's a part of a breastfeeding box as well.
And I think it's good to get these in advance because you don't know, and if it suddenly happens, it's not like we're going to be ordering something to come in. We want to deal with it straight away. So it's being prepared and getting these items ready for when
I always say I don't want to scare moms. I want to prepare them. It's very, very important to have everything at home in advance so that in case this happens to you, you don't fall apart. You're like, okay, this is what's happened to me. This is what I got to do, and I'm going to be okay.
Yes.
And then that just keeps you in the right frame of mind because you're anyways with a lot of hormones at once. And breast massager, I felt I was using an electric toothbrush just to reach the milk ducts under my arms or something.
And that's an amazing idea. But this is so much better.
Yes, this is better. This is waterproof. You can put it on your bag. It charges with a USB, makes your life easier. These are some breastfeeding
and it's
products.
called the milk shaker.
Yes.
I like that.
Obviously, all colostrum collecting kit. This could even go in your hospital bag if that's what you intend to. But sometimes mom try to express some colostrum before the baby comes in, so that's what you could have at home a bit before you go into labor. I feel that after you come back from your birth, a lot of moms are now into postnatal massage, and I think this is a fantastic massage oil because it's all natural. It has turmeric, mustard oil. It helps you release all your inflammation in your body and helps give you some.
You massage yourself,
or you could get a professional help to come and massage your hands, your legs, your back, whatever that you need. Just feel comfortable and feel in less pain in case you have any. And later on, obviously, every mom dreads this, the hair fall.
Yes, the postpartum hair loss.
Yes.
Now, when does this happen? Is it like 2-4 months?
I think after 6 to 8 weeks. It just depends when you. I think it also relates to breastfeeding a bit, and it's just on your body and your hormones. But it does happen.
Yes.
And I think moms tend to freak out, and they shouldn't. It's okay. It's just
It's natural. It's normal. It's part of the
Yes,
process.
Part of the process.
Yeah.
But all you can do is help, keep your scalp safe and healthy. Eat well, hydrate, and use some oil.
And this is oil to help.
Keep your hair follicles healthy, even in case they fall off. The healthier ones just get healthier. It helps you, nourishes your scalp, your hair, every single thing.
Amazing.
So some products, just here to help mums.
That is
before.
brilliant.
Thank you.
So that's amazing. So we've got before and after.
Yes.
So I do think as a mum to be, get yourself ready for being a mum as well. So
Yes.
all these items you can get beforehand, just so you're not in a rush afterwards, and it makes you feel much more comfortable. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Sinitta from Mamacare, for visiting us today and discussing about all things hospital bag and postpartum. At The Old Mums, we only ever partner and work with other companies that we trust, that have the same ethos as us, and that is helping other people. And we're here helping the mums. So I do thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I hope it's been very helpful for everybody.
Thank you. Thanks.
I hope you've enjoyed this interview, Mum, and the most important thing is that you have learnt from it. So if you'd like to see more and to help me produce more content, more interviews, please do subscribe to my channel. So hit the button below and subscribe. Also subscribe, like and share with your friends, and together, Mum, we can help enhance and empower other mums' journeys. If there's something that you have liked in this video, or if there's something else that you want to see in other videos and interviews, please do comment below. Hope to see you back soon, Mum.